Good evening. This is a test, the first installment of this project, which I hope will go for a long time, but that all depends on the type of feedback I may or may not get. If this project is to be successful or not. This is just a means for myself to act out creatively during this particular time. Ultimately, I do not know what the end result will be, or if there is even a need to think so far as an end result. This is basically just me putting myself out there to see what kind of feedback I get, if any. If anybody is interested in the graphics, if anybody is interested in what I have to say, which probably won't be much of in this first video, since this is just the first installment, kind of the first test go around to see what this is, if this is something I should continue doing or not, if it's something I like doing, if it helps me at all, if it makes me feel good. If it makes me feel good to do this, regardless of any kind of interaction, any popularity, any returns whatsoever, is up for grabs right now. This is just testing out the equipment, testing out the graphics, to see if this is something that, again, is worth doing or not. Yes, my name is Ron Potash. I am going to be calling this the Ron Potash Project, at least for now. Again, I don't know what the ultimate goal is for this. That will be determined in videos to come, in weeks to come. It all depends. I don't know how long I will be doing this. Again, if I find it useful, if I find it therapeutic, if I find it creatively worthwhile for me to continue, we'll just have to wait and see. There's no theme or agenda that I have, at least so far. This is basically just a pure creative outlet, freedom of expression, freedom of thought. If anybody has questions they can leave them in the comments. If anybody has topics to suggest, they can leave them in the comments. If there's anything you want me to talk about, you can suggest I talk about it. Or if you want to know my opinions or thoughts. Again, I'm just throwing this out there. I don't know if I will necessarily respond to requests if there are any. I don't want these videos to go long either. It's very unlikely that you'll be seeing a 20 or 30 minute post from me. My intent is to keep these very short. Right now I've just passed the 6-minute mark, so there won't be too much more in this first installment here. Again, this is just an introduction, sort of a test to see if I even like doing this, if this is something that I should bother to continue doing. But at the time, I have a lot of free time on my hands, as I'm sure a lot of people do right now. So this is just again a test of a creative outlet, and we shall see what the future holds for the Ron Potash project, if indeed there is a future for it.